Breaking news, my wonderful people. See what the UK government have said with regards to obedience, which is causing massive reactions all around. In fact, Peter Obi presidential candidacy has reshaped the course of Nigerians' governance, and today you cannot begin to imagine how things, have been, obedient brought Peter Obi, to the limelight where he is today, and has made him a third force that, unlike before, this third force is not something to go by. Some have tried to downplay it, but hey, it's no longer business as usual. It's no longer business as usual. This is from, international, and they're looking at it and they can tell you exactly what is happening, how things have been in terms of their observation in Nigerian government. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Everyone is watching Nigerians, okay, Nigerians election very closely. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Peter Obi's movement, Peter Obi's Obiedient movement shakes up Nigerian's presidential race, UK Financial Times reveals. According to the newspaper, Peter Obi's campaign for the little-known Labour Party has gained momentum tremendously, particularly because of the frustrated people who have endured in the hands of two main political parties, the APC and PDP. They've endured shame and more than you can imagine. The British daily newspaper, the Financial Times, has observed the impact of the Obiedient movement and the chances of the Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi ahead of the 2023 presidential election. According to the newspaper, Obi campaign for the little-known Labour Party has gained momentum because the people are truly frustrated. The 61-year-old former governor emerged as first credible third candidate since return to democracy in 1999. Only a few months ago, the contest for Nigerian presidency in February election was billed as a straightforward battle between two wealthy supreme veterans who have been on the political scene for more than 3 decades. But former state governor Peter Obi, a youthful 61-year-old, have shaken up the race to replace the outgoing president Muhammadu Buhari, who, with his promises of accountability and attributes to the support of the youth group called Obiedient Movement, tied to the propagate of elites who says we must change Nigeria. It will be a major set up if the candidate from a small party won, given the strength of Nigerian established political parties and their deep pockets. But Obi has exceeded part of the delusion of many of them. 3 recent polls leading to 8 points in a poll by NOI, a leading local poll set. People like his attitude and his message about cutting the cost of governance, says director of Central for Democracy and Development think tank. But by cut that, young people are using him as a vehicle to channel their frustration with the Nigerian system. He's not going to run for himself, and so Nigerians must support him. If you check the online sentiment, you will see he's running on behalf of young people. Hassan said, 2 political parties who have dominated Nigerian politics. Obi is the first credible third force since the return of Nigerian democracy. Obi faces Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who is 70 years of age, former governor of Lagos State, of the All Progressive Congress, and Alhaji Atiku Abubakar of the main opposition party, the People Democratic Party, a former vice presidential candidate, hopeful, Obi ran as the vice presidential candidate for the PDP in 2019. A campaign for the Little Labour Party has gained momentum since he came on board. The two familiar and elders faces of 70 and 75, Tinubu and Atiku, are hoping to preside over a nation that has a medium age of 18. Tinubu's campaign surrogates spent much of the almost of his campaign billing away questions, trying to hide away, and his health and life has not really been of good reputation. Voting for Obi doesn't mean Nigeria is going to be a better place immediately, but the fixing will begin gradually. I like that end. It's not a magician. He hasn't got some magic wand off his sleeves that after he, for instance, he win, then all of a sudden he'll become, things will just change. No. Okay? So this is what is happening. Okay? This is what is happening right now. We just need to begin to stand up for what is right. We just need to see how things are being turned. If we don't, we'll be surprised at the things that may follow. Nigerians, it's about time we begin to put things in order and ensure that we bring in the right persons. These are international institutes who are looking at what is happening and are telling us to our face that this is the best chance for us to bring a change to our government. They say this is the best chance for us. And so when people are beginning to point your very own thing to you and you cannot see it, then there is a problem, and a real one at that. So this is what is happening right now. It is honestly interesting that these things are happening, and we all just have to begin to ensure that we are also positioned to bring Nigeria out of the current predicament, because the days upon us have come to show to us that every one of us, have got a duty, we've got a part to play. In a movie, people have parts to play. That's what makes up the characters. Okay, that's what makes up the characters. And so every one of us must be honest, sincere, and ready to ensure that we are playing our character very well in order to contribute meaningfully. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe, click on the notification button so you can have all our latest news. God bless. Bye for now. Bye-bye.